Hello, today's video is about anxiety and how you can help yourself to bring your own anxiety levels down to something manageable using EFT. Now, the first thing I want to say about anxiety is it is quite a big umbrella term that covers a lot of different things. Now, in this video, we're just going to tap on anxiety in general, but with EFT, it's always really helpful to be super specific on the reason that you're tapping. So if you know what's causing your anxiety, then you can use the tapping routine in this video and add your own words in to be able to deal with your own causes of your anxiety. If not, then it's a good idea to maybe work with a practitioner to try and delve deep and understand where the anxiety is coming from to stop it at its source. Or you can just follow along with this video and we'll bring your general anxiety levels down as much as possible. Now, anxiety is caused by our fight or flight response. So this was a really useful response back in the day when we might have come face to face with a mountain lion or a tiger, and it would have kicked in and we could run as fast as we could, or hide, or climb a tree, and we would have used our instincts and our fight or flight response for that. But these days, there's not so many lions and tigers around, but we've made everyday issues and concerns into our lions and tigers. So your horrible boss, the traffic jam on the way to work, there's a million and one things that we have made into lions, and our bodies just see them as lions, and that sets off this fight or flight response within us. It pours the cortisol and adrenaline hormones through us and makes us feel anxious. I always describe it as being in a race and you're on the starting blocks, you're ready to go, and they say, on your marks, get set, but then no one ever tells you to go. And you're just left there with all of the adrenaline coursing through your body and nowhere for it to go. It's just there. And that's how I describe anxiety. And today we'll tap on the anxiety and the anxious feeling, and we'll see where we go from there. Now, with EFT, one of the main things to do is to tune into this anxiety you're feeling inside and rate it. So we'll say from 0 to 10, where does your anxiety feel for you? Is it really, really high at the moment on an 8 or a 9 or even a 10? Or is it sort of middle and about a 5 or a 6? Do you feel a 5 or a 6 every single day? Is that just where your anxiety lives? Or is it super high right now for a reason? So give it a number, write that down so that you know what it is, and then we'll start to tap. So we'll start here on our karate chop point with, even though I have all of this anxiety, I can feel it right now in my stomach or in my chest, wherever you feel your anxiety. I feel it and I want it to go away. I don't like feeling this way. I hate it. I can't control my thoughts and my feelings. This anxiety, it has taken over me, but I choose to completely and deeply accept myself. And again, even though I have this anxiety and I can't control my thoughts and feelings, my body feels tense. My mind is running away with itself. I feel out of control. I still choose to completely and deeply accept myself, even though I have all of this anxiety. I can feel it coursing through my body. I am out of control. I can't control my thoughts and feelings anymore. I want it to go away. I hate feeling this way, all of this anxiety. I feel it sitting in my stomach or in my chest, like a weight. I don't like it. I don't like this anxiety. But I still choose to completely and deeply accept myself. Okay, to your eyebrow. All of this anxiety coursing through my body, side of your eye. I can feel it in my chest or my stomach. It's just too much. I hate this anxiety. I am out of control. I can't control my thoughts and feelings. My mind is running away with itself, with this anxiety. All of this anxiety. It's so high right now. I can really feel it. I don't like it. I'm full of anxiety, and it makes me really uncomfortable. I can't control my thoughts and feelings. They're running away with themselves, and I can't stop them. I'm trapped with this body that is full of anxiety. I've got no control over it. All of this anxiety, I want it to go away. It is so uncomfortable. I don't like this feeling. I hate it. I am not in control. My thoughts and feelings are out of control, and I want it to stop. My mind is running away with itself. My body feels so uncomfortable. My chest feels tight. I feel like I can't breathe. I don't like it. I want it to go away. I want it to stop. This anxiety. All of this anxiety trapped inside me. On top of your head, all this anxiety. Now take a deep breath through your nose and blow it out your mouth. We do that another 2 times. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Once more. And out. Okay. Now I want you to think about your anxiety and give it a mark. Give it another score out of 10. From a 0 to 10, where is your anxiety now? So you could say, well, before my anxiety was an 8, but now it's more like a 6. And then what I want you to do is to think about any thoughts or feelings that came up while we were tapping. Was there anything specific that your body shouted at you? Was there any more symptoms that your body shouted at you? Maybe it said, oh, but my chest is so tight, my chest is so tight, my chest is so tight. So what we'll do is we'll tap again. So whatever came up for you while you were tapping, or it might just be that you need to stick with general anxiety just for now. Let's tap again. So even though my chest is so tight it feels like it might explode just from this anxiety. All of this anxiety swirling around inside me. I am out of control and I feel like I can't breathe. My chest is so tight from all of this anxiety. But I choose to completely and deeply accept myself, even though I have got all of this anxiety and it's trapped inside my chest. My chest is so tight, I feel like I can't breathe from this anxiety. But I choose to completely and deeply accept myself, even though my chest is so tight. I feel like I can't breathe and I don't know what to do. I hate feeling like this from this anxiety. My mind is out of control. My thoughts are out of control. And my chest is so tight. But I choose to completely and deeply accept myself. This tight chest. My chest is so tight. I feel out of control from this anxiety. And I can't breathe. This anxiety makes me feel like I can't breathe. My chest is so tight. It feels like it might explode. I can't control it. My body is running away with itself. And I've just got all this anxiety, and I can't breathe, and it's stuck on my chest. And I hate feeling this way. I hate this feeling, this anxious feeling inside me. All of this anxiety. All of this anxiety. I feel like I can't breathe. just trapped in my chest. My body is out of control. My mind and emotions are running away with themselves. All of this anxiety trapped inside my chest, whirling around inside me. I don't like it. I don't want to feel this way anymore. This anxiety inside me, inside my chest, inside my body, all of this anxiety. Again, we'll take another 3 deep breaths. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One more, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then from there, we're just going to assess again. So where are you on a scale of 0 to 10? Has your score come down now? Did your mind or your body shout anything else out to you while you were tapping? If it did, then you need to repeat the process again with anything that your mind or body shouted out at you. It may be that a completely different issue has come into your mind now, and you need to tap on that. So stop this video and tap yourself on whatever issue it is that's come to mind until you bring your 0 to 10 score on that right the way down. And then you can check back in with your anxiety. The rest of us are just going to check back in with our anxiety now. Where is it at? Do we need to do any more work? So if your anxiety is still anything more than a 2, then you need to tap again. And you need to tap again on the specific feelings you have inside right now. So it might be, again, another tight chest. It might be your stomach. You feel it in your gut, your throat. Your emotions could be high. You could be feeling fear. You could be feeling, oh, I feel really angry about something. Whatever it is, then you need to tap again using the same process. And keep tapping over and over again until you bring your score down to anything from a 2 to below. And hopefully that will relieve your symptoms and the anxiety that you're feeling and allow you to get on with your day. The more and more and more you tap, the easier and easier it becomes to identify the problem and to bring it down and to bring your score down and freeing you up. It frees you up to be able to go about your day without this problem. Now, sometimes with anxiety, you can work on it and work on it and work on it, and the score comes down and you think, yes, I've done it. And then a few hours later, something else will kick it back in again. So it could be, like I said, stuck in a traffic jam, somebody cuts you up on the road, somebody jumps in front of you in a line, and before you know it, you're crashed back into that fight or flight, back into that anxiety, and you've got all of those feelings back again. At that point, I would suggest that you tap. Now, it might not be helpful to be able to tap when you're driving a car or you're stood in a line for the checkout at the supermarket, but you can find the place that feels best for you, just one spot, and just tap it. So you can pull over and you can tap just one spot, whichever is your favorite, or you can stand in a line at the supermarket and nobody's going to know if you're tapping here or here or here, just quietly, just to remind your body what it needs to do until you can get to a place of safety where you can tap fully all the way through and distinguish it. So I hope that helps. I will link, in case you need to see it, I will link the video to our beginners tapping session below if you want to go over the points just before you tap through with this video. I hope that helps. Thank you. Bye-bye.